in the game.
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
You say too late to start, got your heart in a hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, and your heart in a hand. You know you're better than that.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Ay, stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges
contagious. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at them. Been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock
Around,
That's right.
on time.
It's tricky. It's the tight.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
How is it, Dave?
It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, 'cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
How is it, Dave?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, huh?
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, 'cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, 'cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying, 'cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, 'cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
How is that?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
We don't use
Assume
on your own.
they offer,
And lots
but we just leave it alone.
It's like that, y'all.
Y'all,
But we don't quit.
you keep on
Rock,
shot, 'cause this is it. Yeah. Glizz out. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage belt.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's go!
Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta go it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in his rep thing, mixed siblings. Nothing but maturity. They disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag, beginning throwing like it was pads in the framers, padlock around the building. Pass pulling up and on my truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about.
Set to go is the kicker Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here. First down, a run with Barkley. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is brought in at the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. That's a lot, 80.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
At the 45-yard line.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Yellow. Hero 15.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow. Come on, 80.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So we've got a
City.
tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Barkley, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start with 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So it'll be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
63.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Trimmer. Hey!
3rd and long, they're going to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Easy.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Yellow. 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in the line.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
The second down run by Pacheco. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Kansas City.
First down throw, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He rolls to his right. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in the line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He was brought down by
moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 2.
Mahomes.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play. But hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Back to throw Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Great, set.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Remigio with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come back! Yellow!
Back now, pressure coming. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they are all the way into that red zone.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's cut. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
180.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
63.
3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st Philadelphia.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap for Hurts.
The Chiefs' 46-yard line.
Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down. He'll throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
That's good. First down. A gain of 3 on the play. And
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Great. Set. 180.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. Go Silver, ready? 73.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. So first down from the 41.
Yellow! Argalani!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Offensive line fast.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
43! Attack!
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Second down now, they need 7.
Yellow!
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Yellow, 15! On the line, right!
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Butker to try the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 28, Eagles 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation, here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Now to throw. Just got it away for the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Throwing now. Throw caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4.